The statues up top, from left to right, signify history, romance, poetry, religion, drama, and philosophy, which in turn represent the collections of the library. The library spans 2 city blocks on 5th Avenue and is raised up like a European palace of the time. The library had over 1 million books in it when it opened on May 23rd, 1911, to 50,000 guests. The library is in the Beaux-Arts style. The Beaux-Arts style of architecture is an academic architectural style taught at the École des Beaux-Arts in Paris, particularly from the 1830s to the end of the 19th century. It drew upon the principles of French neoclassicism, but also incorporated Gothic and Renaissance elements, and used modern materials such as iron and glass. It was an important style in France until the end of the 19th century. It also had a strong influence on the architecture of the United States. Almost all of the government buildings in the United States are in the Beaux-Arts style, including the White House. Here on the northeast corner is the cornerstone that says 1902 in Roman numerals. The building opened in 1911, which means it took 9 years to construct the building. As you can see, the building has very thick, domineering walls. It was supposed to kind of give off the vibe that this is not to be messed with, this is an important place. It's also supposed to kind of represent that the library will be standing for a long time. It's not going anywhere. It's solid and it's here to stay. That's another reason why they built it up on a terrace, so that even though, as now, it's surrounded by tall buildings, it still gets plenty of sunlight because it is such an important, beautiful building. They thought about the future while constructing it. Okay, so now we are getting into the Bryant Park area, which is behind the New York Public Library. As you can see, the library is very tall and filled with books. Bryant Park is one of my favorite places in the city. It's always filled with people who always look pretty happy and upbeat. As you can see, we've got these like little COVID bubbles. Now looks like you can have dinner in there, and they're decorated for the holiday season with pine cones and greenery. It's pretty sloshy on the ground because of the recent snowfall, but I kind of love the way the snow looks when there's a little bit. So you have these cute little shops. Here is a bronze statue of William Bryant, who was an American poet. The inscription says, William Cullen Bryant, 1794 to 1878. Yet let no empty gust of passion find an utterance in thy lay, a blast that whirls the dust along the howling street and dies away. But feelings of calm power and mighty sweep, like currents journeying through the windless deep. In 1884, New York City's Reservoir Square, at the intersection of 42nd and 6th Avenue, was renamed Bryant Park in his honor. In 1911, is open, and lots of people are enjoying the ice. I read somewhere that it's illegal to touch the railing now because of COVID. I don't think it's true, but I thought it was funny because I would definitely slip if I couldn't touch the rail. Some beautiful Christmas trees, and oh my gosh, I think I spot the big man himself, Santa Claus. Is he asleep, or is he on his phone? You decide. What do you think he's doing? Do you think he's checking his OnlyFans? I'm just kidding, Santa would never do that. He's definitely checking the naughty list twice. Here's a better look. Oh, he sees me. Oh, I have to run away, Oh my gosh, I don't want to get on the naughty list. One year, my friend and I were sitting, just kind of watching the people ice skate, and somebody fell on the ice, and it was my instinct to comment, so I said, "Apollo, oh no," and everyone around me laughed. I felt like such a comedy star, Jerry Seinfeld in the house. So, there's beautiful Christmas decorations all over. We have a menorah over here for Hanukkah. There's Mr. Pigeon just getting his Christmas time fill. Lots of people just enjoying the ice and snow and having a really good time, even though it's been a pretty humbling year. Got some more of those little pod igloo things. Those seem pretty popular. Lots of what seems like New Yorkers, because I don't think a lot of people are traveling, getting to enjoy a relatively quiet Christmas. Usually the space is packed. We've got a nice view of the Empire State Building. It's a very tall building. Looks like an observatory, and then, of course, the giant lightning rod. One of the most gorgeous buildings in New York. One of the most famous buildings in the world. So it looks like there's this cute little pupper over here. Love to see it. Love to see all the Christmas hustle and bustle. I did shoot this a couple days before Christmas. I hope everyone had a good holiday. In the summertime, they show movies right over here in Bryant Park. And look, they've got the line for ice skating, this beautiful fountain. That's usually where they set up the movie screen in the summertime, is right in front of this fountain. A pretty iconic looking New York destination. So there's a lot of food options too. You can get waffles and dinges. You can get pretzels. I think I saw apple cider donuts. A lot of really good food in Bryant Park at winter time. A lot of the shops sell specifically holiday items like ornaments or Christmas cards, Christmas trees, stuff like that. Looks like there's some kind of outdoor eating area. That's what's great about the parks, is there's a lot of outdoor space, especially for this time where you have to be outdoors. So now we're on the south side of the park, and this is the side where the merry-go-round is, or the carousel, whatever you guys call it, a merry-go-round or a carousel. I think I used to call it a merry-go-round a lot. But yeah, that's on the left coming up. As you can see, there's lots and lots of shops. Half of them are food, half of them are like Christmas stuff. And it's also pretty busy today. I'm glad to see people in the city though, because it's just been so quiet this past year. The carousel was built in 2002 and was put in the park to kind of reflect that ornate, almost old European as I just loop back around the park, I want to thank you guys for watching. This was kind of just a little impromptu video. I just had my camera with me, and so I thought I'd film a little bit. But thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you liked this and you want to see more. It just lets me know that this is something I can continue to do. And then I'll leave you with this cute little statue of Gertrude Stein.